Hi everyone, British wrestler NATALIE SYKES here, just letting you all know that you should absolutely subscribe to AJWF. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Bye!
Welcome back guys to another AJWF. We've just had the San Diego Comic Con this past weekend where we got to see Mattel, Jazwares, AEW, WWE, the Major Pod all showing off the new figures, the new stuff. It was great. We get to see the brand new Elite Dana Brooke figure from Mattel. Well, we didn't get that. We should have got that. Hashtag we want Dana. Why did we not get a new Dana Brooke? I would have had money on us getting that from Mattel. I'm gutted, I really am. I really thought we'd get an up-to-date Dana. Not going to happen. And to make things worse, there was no Tay Conti either from Jazwares. That Brazilian gear she had with the makeup and the face paint, whatever you want to call it, that would have been a great figure to reveal. Even just the concept of it. But neither were to be. So hashtag we want Dana, hashtag now we want Tay as well. Anyway, I will show you in a minute the figures that do stand out to me personally that were revealed by Mattel, Jazwares, the Major Pod. But before that, I'm not over the Dana Brooke situation. It's not fair. Let's go to the next part of the video. Dana Brooke. She debuted in WWE in the NXT brand in 2014. 8 years ago, guys. 8 years, and she's only had 2 figures. Come on! And the last one was a long time ago. Both basics. She deserves an elite. She has had constant TV time. If you think about it, she might not be the main eventer like a Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair. Granted, okay, I'm not going to pretend she is, but she's been constant. She has had airtime galore. The attire she's had, unbelievable. In fact, I'll show a load of pictures in a minute of the toyetic kind of gear that she's had. But no figures. Mattel, WWE, you're robbing us of Dana Brooke goodness. And here in the UK, you're robbing us even more, because the Dana Brooke t-shirt that I've got, I had to order that from America, and then even in America, it was specially made, because they didn't have any kept in stock. Unbelievable! Dana Brooke deserves more. She is great. Just thinking about it, top of my head, Dana Brooke, 2 figures in 8 years. Think of other wrestlers that have had 2 or maybe more. Chelsea Green, she wasn't there that long, she had 2 figures. And this is not a go at anybody, because, you know, Chelsea Green kicks ass, I love her. Dewdrop, she's been revealed. She's got the chase and the normal, that's 2 figures. She's up there with Dana Brooke. She hasn't been there that long. Who else off the top of my head? I can't think, but I'm sure there's plenty more. And I know a lot of people will be saying, Dana Brooke isn't main eventer, she's not going to get the figures. I hear you, but I'm keeping the dream alive. Hashtag we want Dana. Spread it everywhere. Dana Brooke, if you see this video, we are rooting for you. We love you. Keep kicking ass. 24/7 champion. What is she now? Like 9, 10 times champion? Who knows? R-Truth's about 100 times champion, but Dana Brooke is like the female equivalent. So guys, let's move on from Dana Brooke and talk about San Diego Comic Con. I'll start off with the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast and their Series 2 Major Bendies. One that stands out for me is the Chelsea Green. As a women's wrestling figure collector, I think this one is an absolute must. Hopefully, we can get it in the UK without too many issues. The other big one for me, the British Bulldog, the Hart Foundation version. What a great signing that is. Anyway, let's move on to the Mattel, the WWE ones. No Dana Brooke, as I might have mentioned already, but we did go back in time. WCW Nitro set up with the Hollywood Hogan and co, and we also had a whole bunch of new retros, and they look amazing. Now I'm going to pinpoint some of the ones that really stand out to me. I'm going to start off with the Immortal, the Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hulk Hogan in the NWO black and white. What a figure. And also the Jerry the King Lawler. That is what you need in a retro figure. Not mentioning, of course, the X-Pac 6, Sean Waltman, whatever you want to call him. For me, I loved him as a kid, and I like this NWO version of him. And we also got Greg the Hammer Valentine, the old rhythm and blues version. The one that should have been released, never was. And it also battles the question, because Chella have also just put it on pre-order as well. So plenty of Greg the Hammer Valentine to go around, guys. Move on to some great elites for me. The Macho Man in the red and the yellow with the Hulk Hogan 2-pack really looks good. And also the Build-A-Figure Rick Rude in the suit. That's brilliant, I love it. Great work from Mattel. They did also show off the 3-pack, the Raw Anniversary Edition with Razor Ramon, The Undertaker and the 1-2-3 Kid. What a must-have that is, really. And got to be said, the Razor Ramon in green looks really good. Moving on to more concepts we saw. Tori Wilson, first time in the line. Absolutely must have. Met her early in the year. Such a nice girl. We also got almost a superhero, Nikki Ash. Great looking figure. Shame it's not an elite. We also got the Dewdrop, Scottish Warrior, great wrestler. Good to see her at a figure. Also, the new Alexa Bliss had little Lily with it. That's cool. And the old NXT style Mandy Rose, another must have for the women's collection for sure. And also, big shout out to Matt Riddle with a scooter. What more do you want? But for me, the number one of the whole weekend was the Jake the Snake, the Elite. Now, I missed out on this one the first time round because I'm way too cheap to pay the kind of money this was going for. So I'm glad it's coming out again. Always waiting, guys. Always waiting. And of course, we can't forget, last but not least, Mr. Jackass, Mr. WrestleMania, Johnny Knoxville. It's different. I like it. I am a Jackass fan. I'm a massive Bam Margera fan, but that's a whole different video, isn't it? We won't go there today. Let's move on to the old AEW stand, the Jazwares, where we already knew we were getting 2 new Sammy Guevara figures, which is great. I was hoping we'd see them more in detail at Comic Con, and also Tay Conti, ideally in the Brazilian gear. That for me would be ideal. Well, what did this show? I was quite underwhelmed, I'll be honest, with AEW, but it's all good still. We saw Sammy Guevara in the packaging. You know, it's good. It's going to be a Target exclusive, so I'll probably never see one. But where's Tay? Where is Tay, guys? No Tay figures anywhere. Such a shame. Anyway, we did get CM Punk with an ice cream bar, which is absolutely brilliant. You know, whether you love him or hate him, he is a wrestling icon. What else we get? New figures for Young Bucks. They're coming out in some kind of neon colours. Look really good. We had the Brody Lee, which I think was an exclusive. If you're at San Diego Comic Con, you could buy it. And also we had the Britt Baker, the Supreme figure, which I really like the look of. I don't know if I'll get it though, I'll be honest. Anyway guys, that's my thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Massive thank you to NATALIE Sykes who did the intro to this video. And yeah, that about wraps it up. Keep on rocking guys. #WeWantDana. This has been AJWF. Thank you.